Welcome to Unigraphics tutorials. After learning some basics of surface modeling, we are going to make a model where we have used this surface modeling commands. So that is the model we have, and also we have given the dimensions of this model. So first we have to make this base of this model. Here we have some circular holes. So let's start this. So first we need to extrude here, and on this plane, that is the top plane we have. So dimension of this is we have is 250 here, that is extrude value 25. Also we have circle of 21 dia. Okay, so I take circle, this value we have 250, finish sketch, and extrude height is 25. I click apply here. Then we have to make the holes. So once again I go to extrude, sketch this section, and select this top plane, top surface, and OK. So we need to create the hole. So suppose I take a line. We can take either horizontal or vertical. Suppose I take line at a horizontal line. This distance is length is 100. On this line I have to make the circle. This circle of dia 21. Okay, that is the second, we don't need. I control Z, and this line we have created, I can make it a reference line. Then finish the sketch and reverse the direction on the downward. Then subtract here from this body and OK. And then we have to create the pattern of it. I select this pattern feature. Then we have to select the circular pattern here. So we have to select the feature, that is the feature we have. Then we have to specify the rotation vector. So this Z vector is our reference vector. And then we have to specify the number of patterns. So patterns we have 6, and the span total value is 360 degree, and I click OK, and it creates the hole on this plate. After that I go to the model. Then we have to create this surface part here, and the dimension of this part is that we are given this distance is 200, and we are given a circle of 75 here. So we have to sweep it. So that is a typical part we have. So I go to here our model. So first I take suppose sketch, and I work on this plane and OK. From this plane I take a circle, and its center, trace its center, I go to upward. This dia we have 200. This distance is 200, that is 200 value. And from here we have to create this half of the circle. So I select a line from this to just like a horizontal line to trim this circle. So now I can select the trim, boundary, this line is my boundaries, and curve to trim this circle. That is why I trim it to be half, and this line now I can delete this. Okay, that is the way we have created this profile, and then I can finish the sketch. Now we can make the datum plane here. So we know that this from this upper point to bottom point the distance is 200. So we can create a datum plane to make the sketch. From this I select a distance from this end, and this distance we have is 200 on this upward direction, and OK. On this we have to create a circular profile to create the sweep. So I select this sketch, select this plane. Then we have to select a circle on one side. This value we are given is 75. Close, finish the sketch. Okay, I can make this plane here hide, Then we have to sweep it. So I go to menu, insert, then sweep along guide. We have to select the curve, that is the curve we have, guide, that is the guide we have, and in settings I make it a sheet part, that is a surface, and OK. And after that we have to make this upper part. Okay, so this part, dimension of this part we are given that is the 64 we have, and that is the 100 distance. So what I do, I take a datum plane. Okay, the reference plane will be, we have this datum plane, and from this datum plane this distance we have 100, and OK. Then here we can sketch on this plane the upward circles. I select circle, and on its center we are given this value, we are given this 64. Similarly we have to trace the center, that is the 64, arc center. Close, finish the sketch, and then we can create the blend of them. So we can create the blend by ruled surface. So right click, I click hide it. So I go to surface, we can select ruled surface because we have two profiles here. So we have to select the first profile, so that is the first profile we have. Then second curve, that is the second curve we have, and in settings we have to make it a sheet. I click apply. Once again on this part here we do the same here, I make it a sheet, and OK. That is the way we have created this sheet profile. Then we can, so these are different parts. Now we can now unite them. So in surface, as we know, to unite we have to sew it. I click sew. So that is the sheet body, and then the tool, these are the two bodies, and I click OK. After making this, we have to make this section here. So dimensions we have, like here is the value of 65, and then we have a 100 value here, that is the given value. So first we have to make a datum plane, and the distance is given, we have is 100. Here we have the value 100. So I select this plane. From this bottom, on the upward side we have 100 value, and OK. Then I sketch it, sketch, OK. Select the circle. On this sketch we have dimension 65. Close and finish the sketch. Also we have to create a sketch on this top surface. So I click sketch, this top surface. This value we have is 100, and I can hide this plane now. So we have two sketches now. The circle is hidden, currently hidden inside this tube part. We can see it here, from here, that this is sketch. So we can now create a blend of them. So I select the surface, then ruled surface. Because we don't have any guide, we have to select the ruled. So that is the first circle we have. Okay, undo this. That is the first circle we have. Now to select the second, what we do, I go to this part navigator and select this sketch here. It will automatically select it. Then once again we have to make it a surface, and OK. So this surface part we have created is inside this existing part. From editing section we can see this. I select edit selection. If I select this plane Y, we can see this surface is inside this. So we have to trim this surface. So I select cancel here. We can select the trim body, or we can select trim sheet. I select this body, we have to trim. The tool we have is this body, and in preview we can see we have to trim this upper part, and OK. We can see from here it has given some thickness value. This dead dash portion we have, it means that is a solid part. So we have to give some thickness value to it. I select more, then thicken. We have to select the face, that is the face we have. 0 to 6 and apply. Also we have to thicken this part also, 0 to 6, and OK. Now these two part, okay, this thickness is on the inside. Okay, now it is going inside. Now we can unite these two parts. I select unite this part and this body, and OK.